Good morning, paper crafters. Happy National Scrapbook Day. I hope you guys are able to get into your craft room today and get lots of work done. So in honor of National Scrapbook Day, I thought I'd put an extra video out. And this, let me see if you can see it. I don't know if it'll zoom in. This is, I chose this paper. It's got a real light tone-on-tone wood grain look. And I'm doing a fall layout, and so I like this color for the background because it's got that darker muted green blue color. And then of course it's got, like I said, it's got the wood grain looking like a tree in here, and we were up in the woods, so yeah, it doesn't really want to show through. But first thing I'm going to do is bring in my straight edge, and the wood grain goes this way, so this is the bottom. So I'm going to cut this down to 11.5. And then I'm going to put this aside. Okay, making sure the wood grain is still this way. And then I'm going to attach this paper that's got acorns and leaves on it for my ground cover, because whenever you go to the mountains or the woods, there's always tons of acorns, leaves, pine cones, all that stuff all over the ground. I'm going to attach it with my general purpose ATG and hope that it works okay, because right before I started filming it was giving me major fits. The glue somehow had switched sides on the roll of tape, and it just started curling up against itself. So, all right, making sure that the paper is right side up. Attach this to the edge and to the bottom. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, I have a little warp right here in my mat, and so to do something, I try to push it up just above that. I need to get that fixed. I saw on YouTube that there is a way of doing it with a hot iron and a towel. I just got to watch that video again and do it. Okay, here we have a strip of grass, and I'm just going to butt this up to the top of this paper and the left edge of the blue paper. Okay, I'm going to bring in my straight edge one more time, and now I'm going to cut this side off 1/2 inch, and that will give me a 11.5 by an 11.5 paper to work with. All right, and then I'm going to attach this to a craft cardstock, 12 by 12. Okay, center this as best as possible. So I am so excited. You guys all know how I feel about kids being out of school doing online learning. Well, my kids, yes, are finally going back to school this Monday. And we thought it was going to be for only 2 days a week and then 2 days online, but nope, they are going to be going back 4 days a week. And then one day is just going to be a Wellness Wednesday, where all they got to do is just check in. Okay. Next, from Cadoodle Bug Design, I have my paper pieces. And so this tree is going to go right about here. From another file, but still from Cadoodle Bug Design, I have my sun and clouds. We always go up apple picking. That's what this layout's going to be. October, sometimes November, but usually in the month of October. And so the clouds and sun are usually still intermingling. And it's usually still pretty warm down where I live, so it's wonderful to go and just get away from the heat a little bit. Sometimes it's even snowing there, and so that's fun. Okay, I'm going to stick my pinking sun right up here, and then my tree. And I had so much trouble with this thing, and now I just ran out of tape. Okay. I hate this, but I'm going to try it. It never acts right for me. So let me see. If I go slow, maybe it won't act up. So I'm going to put this right here, just above the clouds slightly. And then it comes with this ladder. I'm going to attach this with my art glitter glue. Okay. Then I have this little bird. I believe this little bird just comes from Cricut Design Space. And I'm going to put him up in the apple tree like he's trying to steal some apples. Okay, then I have my bushel of apples. And for the nail heads, I could have cut out the circles, but I chose not to, and I just used my glaze 3D pen to make the nail heads manually. And I'm going to put this right down here. And then I have my little girl, and I think it's really funny that she's in this sleeveless dress, because like I said, sometimes it's hot and sometimes it's cold, but I noticed that the pictures that I'm using for this particular day were all wearing sweatshirts, so it must have been a bit more on the cooler side that year. And I'm just going to put her right here. Okay, then I have a photo mat. This is going to hold a 3 3/4 by 5 picture. That's just because that's how I cut down the picture. And then I've got a cloud. So I'm going to tuck the cloud, I think, in like this. Or do I want it over here? Okay, I'm just going to do it just like that. And I inked my clouds in a light blue. See, this is what I mean about this thing never working for me. Just having glue issues today. Okay. And this paper here comes from Echo Park Fall is in the Air page kit, or I think is that what it's called? Let me see. This one here. So Fall in the Air collection kit. As did this one down here. All right, so this is my left side. I'm gonna put this over and bring in my right side. Okay, and for this one I have 2 photo mats, and these two are 4 1/4 by 5 1/4, so they'll hold a 4x5 photo. And I also have clouds. They're going to go about like that. Then I have my apple cider sign, and I am not sure what happened with this apple cider sign. I sized the letters and the sign all together, and somehow the letters were humongous. The P's look like capital P's to me, not lowercase p's, and there was supposed to be an S, but I couldn't fit it on. So I don't know. It's all one piece from Cadoodlebug Design, but I was struggling to get it to size. So I'm going to put the sign right here. And then I have a little boy holding an apple. He's going to go about here. Okay, so let me go ahead and attach these. And the funny thing is, when we go up to this place, we've actually never picked apples. Actually, we did once when the kids were, my youngest wasn't even a year old yet. But other than that, we've been going for 13 years and we don't pick apples. We just have lunch there. We get apple cider. We go for little hikes. They have like little creeks or like little ponds and stuff. And it's just a nice time with my in-laws. I'm going to move it over just a little bit. Okay, oops. He's going to go just like that. Okay, then I have a butterfly. I'm going to put that right there. And then this jug of apple cider. So, like I said, we always buy apple cider. And then with the leftover apple cider, I come home and make apple cider pancakes, apple cider donuts. So it's great. It goes there. And then now for my butterfly. I'm trying to see which side I inked it. I inked it up with some pinks and purples because I love the butterflies that have the multicolors. And then I'm going to get my Glaze 3D pen in black. And I'm going to color the body here. Because it didn't really come with the body. And then the antennas broke off, so I'm going to draw those on. And because this is a 3D ink, it'll kind of look like it's popped off there a little bit. Okay, so that is my apple orchard layout. Let me bring in the other side. Okay. All right, you guys have a great National Scrapbook Day, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.